As I mentioned in previous videos, the year 2026 carries a fairly strong fire energy. But in the Na-Yin system, it is heavenly river water. So 2026 brings a strong push to take action, while also reminding people to stay clear-headed and adjust themselves wisely. Those who act too hastily, make quick decisions, spend money based on emotion, or get caught up in winning and losing too early may run into more trouble. But those who can keep their lifestyle organized, their mind clear, and their finances under control will usually be more stable and more likely to hold on to their wealth. For the 12 zodiac animals, each sign has its own point to pay attention to this year. When you recognize early where you are likely to stumble, you can reduce unnecessary loss. When you know how to keep a steady, organized rhythm and act at the right time, your overall luck becomes more stable and wealth is more likely to gather. Number 1. The Rat. For people born in the year of the Rat, the 2026 Firehorse year can often bring a feeling that things are moving in one direction, only to suddenly require adjustment. Something that seemed settled may bring up a new issue. A plan that was moving along steadily may suddenly face a factor that distracts you or forces you to change the way you handle it. This is a year that asks Rat people to be more flexible than usual, because the more you try to keep everything exactly as you first planned, the more tired you may feel. The biggest thing Rat people should pay attention to this year is disruption in work and in their state of mind. When things start to feel messy inside, outside decisions can easily go off track as well. Because of that, money also needs to be managed more carefully, especially spending that comes from temporary emotions or an unstable mood. In terms of Feng shui, Rat people should keep their work desk very tidy to reduce mental noise. They can prioritize calming colors such as blue, black, or white to create a more peaceful feeling. With important matters, it is even better to check everything carefully one more time before making a decision, because slowing down just one step can help Rat people avoid quite a lot of trouble in 2026. Number 2. The Ox. For people born in the year of the Ox, the main thing to pay attention to has more to do with the relationships connected to work and money. This is a year when anything involving teamwork, joint ventures, or shared agreements should be looked at more carefully. Something that seemed already agreed upon can still change later, so the clearer Ox people are with their principles, the less confusion they will face afterward. From a practical Feng shui perspective, Ox people this year are suited to a steady, simple, and stable way of doing things. Their work desk should have solid support behind it to increase the feeling of security and improve focus when handling important matters. Colors such as yellow, beige, or white are also quite suitable for this sign this year because they create a bright, light feeling and help keep the mind calmer. To add a small Feng shui accent to the desk, Ox people can place a small item that carries a sense of stability, such as amethyst crystal or an object with a neat, clean and bright shape, to support clear thinking when facing decisions related to cooperation and money. Number 3. The Tiger. For people born in the year of the Tiger, 2026 is a fairly bright year in Feng shui because this sign is in harmony with the energy of the year. It can bring opportunities for those who are willing to move forward, think bigger, and step out of their old rhythm. Tiger people are suited to uplifting Feng shui elements this year, such as red, green, or small accents that feel strong, bright, and full of life. These colors can be used in a wallet, daily accessories, or small items they use often, as a reminder to stay proactive and keep moving forward. To strengthen their luck, Tiger people can choose a small item that symbolizes power or endurance, such as a tiger figure, a horse figure, or something that feels steady and decisive. The key for Tiger people in 2026 is to keep their energy moving in a clear direction. When their inner drive is strong, and their daily rhythm is also clean and organized, they can make better use of opportunities, and wealth can open up more easily. Number 4. The rabbit. For people born in the year of the rabbit, 2026 requires more patience than usual. Some Eastern astrology forecasts place the rabbit in a breaking relationship with Tai Sui in the horse year, so small problems may appear just when things seem almost finished. Even so, rabbit people still have bright points in career luck this year, especially when they stay calm and handle each task neatly. Love and relationships are also considered a fairly warm area for this sign. In practical Feng shui, rabbit people this year are suited to elements that calm the mood and keep the mind clear. Blue or purple can be used in personal items, small accessories, or everyday details because they create a light and stable feeling. For an added Feng shui touch, rabbit people can choose an earthy red or warm yellow agate bracelet to feel more grounded during stressful times. The key this year is to avoid taking on too much at once, avoid money decisions when tired, and keep a clear rhythm of rest in daily life. Number 5. The dragon. After a period of many changes and pressure, dragon people begin to regain their footing in the 2026 Fire Horse year. This is a good year to strengthen their position, reinforce what they already have, and expand step by step in a more sustainable way. The energy of the year helps dragon people see their abilities more clearly, so the more they move in the right direction, the easier it is to affirm their place in work and life. In Feng shui, dragon people this year are suited to bright, clean elements that help preserve wealth. White or metallic tones can be used in clothing, accessories, or everyday items to create a more polished and stable feeling. At home, dragon people can place feng shui coins or a pai shu near the entrance to emphasize keeping wealth energy and reducing loss. What dragon people need this year is a steady rhythm of life, without letting competition make them too tense. When they are more stable inside, wealth is also more likely to gather. Number 6. The snake. People born in the year of the snake enter the 2026 Fire Horse year with one clear pattern. Things may look promising on the outside, but inside, tension can build easily. Opportunities are there, work can move forward, and others may even see you as rising. But because many things open up at once, snake people may constantly feel the need to think, calculate, and adjust. When life is stretched too tightly, the first things to drain are energy and mental clarity. From a feng shui perspective, snake people this year are suited to elements that cool the heat and keep the mind steady. Black, grey, or blue can be used in a wallet, accessories, or everyday items to create a calmer, more grounded feeling. For extra support, snake people can choose a small red agate item to increase vitality and remind themselves to stay proactive at the right time. This year, they should live with rhythm, take proper breaks, spend with moderation, and avoid taking on too much. When they stay balanced, work can flow more smoothly and wealth can last longer. Number 7. The horse. For horse people, the story of the year is very different. Because this is their own zodiac year, the energy of 2026 affects them strongly. Everything can feel more intense than usual, from work pressure and money matters to inner emotions. Sometimes the situation may not be too difficult, but because their emotions heat up quickly, horse people may feel more tired, more impatient, and more likely to react strongly. Many 2026 fortune sources also place the horse in the Tai Sui conflict group, along with a form of self-penalty. So the general advice is to avoid rushing and reduce risky decisions. In practical feng shui, horse people this year should focus on balancing their energy rather than adding more heat. Red can still be used for vitality and luck, but it should go with neutral colors so the overall energy feels softer. For personal support, Horse people can carry amethyst as a reminder to keep their mind clear and emotions stable. At home, it is also better to avoid major renovations in the southern area unless truly necessary, because many Feng Shui schools see this as a sensitive direction in the year of the horse. Number 8. The goat. Goat people can more clearly feel smoothness in relationships this year, and because of that, work may also flow more easily. When the energy of the year matches their own rhythm, goat people often meet helpful people, receive better opportunities, and feel more settled when facing important choices. In the compatibility charts of the 12 zodiac animals, the horse and the goat are often placed in the 6 harmony group, so the goat is usually seen as one of the signs that benefits more in the year of the horse. In practical Feng Shui, goat people this year are suited to elements that feel warm, bright, and pleasant. Light yellow or pink can be used in clothing, accessories, or items they often carry to create a cheerful and gentle energy. To support relationships and personal connections, goat people can place fresh flowers in bright areas of the home, especially where they welcome guests or spend time with family. Another suitable accent is emerald or soft green items because they suggest openness, calmness, and a more harmonious rhythm of life. Number 9. The monkey. People born in the year of the monkey in 2026 will find it difficult to sit still and wait for luck to come to them. This is a year when the more they move, interact, and expand their connections, the more likely things are to happen. At first, the pressure may feel heavier than usual, especially when work requires competition, adaptation, or constant change. But that busy rhythm is also what pushes monkey people forward, as long as they stay clear-headed and do not chase too many things at the same time. In Feng Shui, monkey people this year are suited to things that create a sharp, clean, and powerful feeling. White, grey, or metallic tones are quite suitable for wallets, watches, accessories, or everyday items they carry with them. These details help the overall energy of monkey people feel brighter, clearer, and more steady when stepping into important decisions. At home, they can add a few small metal items or keep the western area bright and open to strengthen their inner support. What monkey people need to remember this year is that the busier they are, the tighter they need to manage their spending, because money may come through movement, but it can also flow out easily through meetings, travel, and social interactions. Number 10. The rooster. For rooster people, 2026 looks much brighter. This is the kind of year when your effort is easier to see, your abilities are easier to recognize, and what you quietly built before begins to show clearer results. Rooster people are well suited to improving their skills, strengthening their expertise, and building a polished, lasting personal image. When the foundation is solid, wealth can also move in a steadier and more practical direction. In Feng Shui, rooster people this year are suited to elements that feel mature, steady, and able to gather wealth energy. Dark brown, gold, or metallic tones can be used in clothing, accessories, or everyday items to create a stronger and brighter feeling. For extra wealth support, rooster people can carry citrine, symbolizing effort turning into clearer results. Their luck is fairly smooth this year, but they should still keep a steady routine and avoid overworking. When their energy is stable and their surroundings are tidy, rooster people can go further and keep their blessings longer. Number 11. The dog. The valuable strength of dog people this year is stability. They are steadier in how they see things, handle matters, and hold their position within a group. Things that were once blocked, delayed, or unclear may open up more easily in the Firehorse year. Because of that, dog people may be trusted with bigger responsibilities, their words may carry more weight, and their position may become stronger. In Feng Shui, Dog people this year are suited to elements that increase confidence and keep money flowing in a stable direction. Sapphire or lapis lazuli are good choices because they suggest clear thinking, a steady mind, and stronger decisiveness. For a closer wealth boost, dog people can pay attention to their wallet or everyday items, prioritizing red or green tones to create movement and vitality. Their momentum is quite positive this year, so they should keep a steady rhythm, work with confidence, and not let impatience get in the way while their luck is bright. Number 12. The Pig. Pig people enter 2026 with the feeling that they need to push harder than many other signs. There is still work and there is still direction, but moving things forward often takes more effort. Some matters must be handled alone, some situations require them to adjust on their own, and sometimes they may keep working without seeing results right away. Because of that, what pig people need most this year is endurance and clear thinking. The more pressure they face, the more they should maintain a stable rhythm of life to avoid making things even more confusing for themselves. Money matters also need to be reviewed more carefully, especially anything related to contracts, cooperation, or long-term planning, because even a small mistake can easily bring more trouble later. From a Feng shui perspective, pig people this year are suited to elements that help energy flow and calm the mood. The southeast area of the home can be cared for more carefully with a healthy green plant or a small, clean and tidy water feature to create a stronger sense of vitality and support a steadier flow of money. To carry a small point of support with them, pig people can choose green quartz or a small item that symbolizes keeping wealth, helping them feel more at ease when working and managing money. This year, the brighter pig people keep their home, the more disciplined their daily routine, and the less tense their mind, the lighter their luck may feel, and the easier it may be to hold on to wealth. So, the 2026 Firehorse year is a year that asks each person to know how to keep their own rhythm. Some signs need to move forward boldly, some need to slow down to avoid stumbling, some need to manage money more tightly, and some should expand their relationships to welcome new opportunities. The important thing is to recognize exactly what you need to adjust so you can move steadily and gradually brighten the energy around you. Feng Shui only shows its value when it goes along with clear thinking, order, and a moderate way of living. When the home is tidier, the mind can become clearer too. When the heart is less heated, decisions are more likely to be right. And when you know how to keep your own energy stable, wealth that comes in is also more likely to stay. Which of the 12 zodiac animals do you belong to, and what matters most to you in 2026? Work, money, love, or health? Leave a comment below. I will read them and share more detailed insights for each sign in upcoming videos.